Liga? Is it going to be Real Madrid? Who has 99.9% chance of making it into the UEFA Champions League final in 2026? The preliminary rounds are being in the French League 1. Paris Saint-Germain leads the moment in the Spanish La Liga, the best moment in the Italian Serie A, the best moment in the German Bundesliga, the best moment in the French League A. Who has 99.9% chance of making it top of their league? Is it going to be Arsenal? Is it going to be Real Madrid? Is it going to be Paris Saint Germain? Is it going to be Bayern or Barcelona? The most important thing in 2025-2026 has been the best moment for Arsenal, who has played almost about 13 matches unbeaten after losing to Liverpool. They played 3 matches in the UEFA Champions League unbeaten, 7 matches in the English Premier League continuously unbeaten without conceding. In the German Bundesliga, FC Bayern is top notch. In the French League A, Paris Saint-Germain is top notch. In the Italian Serie A, Napoli is doing so well. Juventus is doing so well. AC Milan is doing so well. Roma is doing so well. But who is going to win the league? And who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? If you ask me, in the Spanish La Liga, I pick Real Madrid to win it. Kylian Mbappe winning after being presented with the Golden Boot Award. He has won back-to-back Player of the Month award in September and in October. But who has 99.9% chance of making it top in the 2025-2026 season? Are we going to see exciting moments in the league? Are we going to see the best moment in the league? Are we going to see the greatest moment in the UEFA Champions League? Are we going to see the biggest moment in the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, in the French League 1, and In the Italian Serie A, in the Portuguese league, Sporting CP is doing so well. In the Dutch league, Ajax is doing so well. But in total, the UEFA Champions League, who can win it? Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal, Napoli, or FC Bayern? But amongst all the top five leagues, who has been the best striker? Is it Haaland? Is it Mbappe? Or is it Harry Kane? Out of all the top five leagues, these are the strikers that are making the waves. Mbappe, Haaland, and Harry Kane. Top-notch performance from Kylian Mbappe, top-notch performance from Harry Kane, top-notch performance from Kylian Mbappe. These are the biggest moments in the leagues that is going on. Are you excited or are you sad? Are you happy or you are not happy? But who is going to win the 2026 UEFA Champions League? Who will be in the finals? Real Madrid, Barcelona, Napoli, Juventus, Arsenal, or Liverpool, or Man City. Surprising moment. Paris Saint-Germain, or who? Dortmund, or FC Bayern, who has 99.9% chance of making it top of their league. Are you excited in 2025-2026 season? Are you happy in the 2025-2026 season? Or are you sad in the 2025-2026 season? The biggest moments that you have ever seen in all the top leagues, the best moment you have ever seen in the UEFA Champions League. How excited are you in the 2025-2026 season? The best moment I have ever seen in the Spanish La Liga has been the best moment for Real Madrid. Xavi Alonso, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Jude Bellingham making waves in the Spanish La Liga for Real Madrid. In the 2024-2025 season, Real Madrid was awful, but under Xavi Alonso, they've been spectacular. In 2025-2026, they've been the best club across all the European leagues. Real Madrid has been the best. After losing by 5 goals to 2 to Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid has been top notch. After Arsenal lost by 1 goal to 0 to Liverpool, they've been top notch. The only club who has played 7 matches without conceding a single goal has been Arsenal. In all the top five leagues, Arsenal has been spectacular, but the best club in all the top five leagues has been FC Bayern. They've not lost a single game since the 2025-2026 league started. But can Arsenal win the English Premier League? Or can Real Madrid win the Spanish La Liga? Or can Napoli win the Italian Serie A? Or can FC Bayern win the German Bundesliga? Or can Paris Saint-Germain win the French League 1? What has been your biggest moment in the 2025-2026 leagues that have been played currently? Is it Arsenal? Is it PSG? Is it Real Madrid? Is it Barcelona? Is it Napoli? Or is it Juventus? Or is it AC Milan? Or is it Roma? Or is it Fiorentina? Who has excited you the most in all the top five leagues? Let me know who has excited you the most in all the top five leagues. Has it been Arsenal? Has it been Real Madrid? Has it been PSG? Which club has excited you the most? UEFA Champions League 2025-2026 preliminary round is being played. Which club has excited you? Which club has made the waves for you to be happy? For me, it has been Real Madrid. For me, it has been Arsenal. For me, it has been FC Bayern. All the top five leagues, the best performance has been FC Bayern, the best performance has been Real Madrid, and the best performance has been Arsenal. We've played several matches unbeaten. We've done so well in the 2025-2026 season. The biggest moments in all the top five leagues has been the best moments for Arsenal. The greatest moments in all the top five leagues has been the greatest moment for FC Bayern, for Real Madrid. FC Bayern tops the charts when it comes to unbeaten in all competitions. In the UEFA Champions League and in the German Bundesliga, FC Bayern has been top notch, unbeaten in all competitions, scoring several goals. It has been FC Bayern. Now, which club has been your best? Which club has been your greatest? Which club has excited you the most? If you ask me, it will be FC Bayern. It's been the only club that has excited me the most. But if you ask me to point the club that have wowed me, it will be Real Madrid. If you ask me, the club that has brought smiles onto my face, I'll tell you it's been Arsenal. Which of these clubs do you think has 99.9% chance of still exciting you in 2026? Of still exciting you in all the top five leagues in the world? Can it be Arsenal? Can it be Real Madrid? Can it be Juventus? Can it be AC Milan? Can it be Paris Saint-Germain? Can it be FC Bayern? Or can it be Barcelona? After Barca lost to Real Madrid in the El Clasico, they've been spectacular. After Arsenal lost to Liverpool, they've been spectacular. After PSG lost to Marseille, they've been spectacular. All the top five leagues, which of the clubs do you think has excited you the most? Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, AC Milan, Napoli, Fiorentina, Bayern, Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain, Monaco, Marseille, Napoli, Juventus, Fiorentina. Which club has excited you the most? In all the top five leagues, Manchester United is not playing in Europe, but they are doing so well. Which club do you think has 99.9% chance of making it to the top? Which club do you think who is going to win the league 2025-2026? And how excited are you? Do you think it's going to be possible in 2026? Which club will excite you? Which club will wow you? Which club will bring you much smiles in 2026? The year is coming to an end. Most clubs have played about 11 matches. Most clubs have played 10. Most clubs are going to play 12 matches. But in the UEFA Champions League, which club do you think has impressed you the most? Arsenal, Real Madrid, FC Bayern, Arsenal, Real Madrid, FC Bayern, Napoli, Inter Milan. Which club has excited you the most? Amongst all the top five European clubs, FC Bayern has been the best club. Arsenal has been the best club. Paris Saint-Germain has been the best club. Napoli is doing so well, but who is going to win the league? Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? The biggest moment you have ever seen, the best moment that has excited you. Which of all the top five leagues are you going to see the best moment in it? The biggest moment, the finest moment, the greatest moment in the UEFA Champions League. Who do you think is going to win it? I would name five. Pick one. And tell me who is going to win it. Real Madrid, FC Bayern, Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli, and FC Barcelona, and then Arsenal. Who is going to win the 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League? The best moment, which club do you think is going to be? Real Madrid is my super club. Manchester United is my super club. These two clubs, I think, are doing so well. But in the UEFA Champions League, Real Madrid has 99.9% chance of winning it. But don't be surprised if FC Bayern wins it. Don't be surprised if Barcelona also wins it. Don't be surprised if Arsenal wins it. All the top five leagues clubs are doing well. The best and the biggest moment are still the clubs that are finding it very difficult in making it to the top. Arsenal is one of those clubs. Barcelona is one of those clubs. FC Bayern is one of those clubs. Real Madrid is one of those clubs. Napoli is also doing so well. But in the top European leagues, the UEFA Champions League, the best stage, the finest stage, the stage that makes it so exciting. Who do you think has the greatest moment of winning it? Who do you think has the biggest moment of making it to the top? In 2026, it can be Barcelona. In 2026, it can be Real Madrid. But under Xavi Alonso, under Vicente Company, these are the two finest coaches in all the top five leagues. Mikel Arteta is also doing so well. Arsenal is the only English Premier League club that is making the waves in Europe. Man City is also doing well, but in the top five leagues, Arsenal is the best. In the English Premier League, Arsenal is the best. In the top five leagues, Arsenal is the only club that has beat every single match in the last seven matches unbeaten in the English Premier League, unbeaten in Europe. Bayern unbeaten in Europe. Real Madrid unbeaten in Europe. Paris Saint-Germain unbeaten in Europe. But who is coming to win the UEFA Champions League? If they are unbeaten in their leagues in Europe, are they doing same? Real Madrid is unbeaten in Europe in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal is unbeaten. Paris Saint-Germain is unbeaten. FC Bayern is unbeaten. But can they win the league? Can they win the UEFA Champions League? 2025 UEFA Champions League winners, PSG. Can they maintain their win? Can they lift the 2026 UEFA Champions League? Do you think Real Madrid can do it? Do you think Arsenal can do it? And do you think Bayern can do it? The top five leagues, the top European clubs. Who do you think has 99.9% chance of making it to the top? The greatest moment in the UEFA Champions League has been the greatest moment for FC Bayern. The greatest moment in the UEFA Champions League has been the greatest moment for FC Barcelona, for Real Madrid, for Arsenal, for Paris Saint-Germain. These are the best moments. These are the best clubs when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. But we support and share the same sentiment. Do you agree that Arsenal is the best in Europe? Do you agree that Real Madrid is the best in Europe? Do you agree that FC Bayern is the best in Europe? Chelsea is also doing well. When it comes to the English Premier League, they are in a balance. When it comes to Europe, Chelsea is also doing so well, but they lost one game in three UEFA Champions League matches. Arsenal unbeaten, Real Madrid unbeaten, Bayern unbeaten, Paris Saint-Germain unbeaten in Europe. But who is going to win it? Who has excited you? Who has brought smiles onto your face? Bayern, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain. Arsenal, top five. Arsenal, Real Madrid, FC Bayern, Paris Saint-Germain. And who else again? I'll add Barcelona. Not because Barcelona and Real Madrid are in the same country, but Barca is doing well in Europe as well. They are doing well in the Spanish La Liga. But 2025, 2026 is going to be the biggest moment for FC Bayern. Harry Kane is in top form. In all the European leagues, Harry Kane is still the best striker, followed by Kylian Mbappe, followed by Harry Kane. Who can be Harry Kane, top notch in Europe, followed by Kylian Mbappe. The next is Haaland. The exciting moment in all the top five leagues has been the best moment for Kylian Mbappe, Haaland, and Harry Kane. But who is going to win the European Golden Boot Award? Is it going to be Harry Kane? Is it going to be Mbappe? Or is it going to be Haaland? Who has been your best striker in Europe 2025 2026? For me, Harry Kane, followed by Mbappe, followed by Haaland. But who is going to excite you at the end of the season? I know it's going to be Mbappe. What about you? Do you think Harry Kane, the England international captain, do you think he is going to be the best that is going to excite you in 2026? The European Golden Boot Award, he is leading the German Bundesliga top of the Golden Boot in the German Bundesliga. In the Spanish La Liga, Harry Kane, in the German Bundesliga, Harry Kane is leading it. In the Spanish La Liga, Mbappe is doing it. In the English Premier League, Haaland is doing it. Victor Gyökeres was top notch when he moved from when he was playing for Sporting CP, but after joining Arsenal, his form is deep. He is not scoring like everyone knew he is going to be, but he is still the best striker. He is still among the top five best strikers in the world. But currently, in the English Premier League, Harry Kane is top notch. Currently, in the English Premier League, Haaland is top notch. In the Spanish La Liga, Mbappe is top notch. And in the German Bundesliga, it has been the England international Harry Kane doing it back to back, back to back. No one has won the German Bundesliga Golden Boot Award except Harry Kane since joining FC Bayern. Since Mbappe joined Real Madrid, he has been in spectacular form. Can he win the Golden Boot Award in the Spanish La Liga? He won it in 2025. He won it in 2025. Is he going to win it again in 2026? And in the English Premier League, it has always been Haaland. But can he do it? Can he excite you the most? Can he do it against all odds? Can he be the biggest moment you have always been waiting for? Who has excited you in 2025? Which of the top five leagues, which striker has excited you? Has it been Harry Kane? Has it been Haaland? Has it been Mbappe? The biggest moment in all the top five leagues, no one can do it. No one can excite you if not Harry Kane, if not Mbappe, if not Haaland. They've been the top notch best. They've been the greatest. They've excited you. They've made it impossible for most clubs. Who are you going to pick and mention his name as the top best in Europe? Harry Kane, Haaland, Mbappe, the top five leagues, the best three strikers in the world has been Haaland, has been Mbappe, has been Harry Kane. They are doing it so well. In the English Premier League, it has been Haaland. In the Spanish La Liga, it has been Mbappe. And in the German Bundesliga, it has always been Hurricane in all the top five leagues. These are the strikers that has impressed you. Has it been so? But who is going to be the biggest moment? Which club is going to be the biggest in 2025, 2026 end of the season? Can it be Arsenal? Can it be Real Madrid? Can it be Napoli? Can it be FC Bayern? Which club do you think is going to be 2025, 2026 season? Who is going to win it? 2025, 2026 season? Who is going to excite you? There are so many moments in all the top five leagues that is going to be exciting. There are so many moments in the UEFA Champions League that is going to be interesting. But who is going to be? Who? Which club is going to excite you? Which club is going to bring you smiles? Which club is going to be the biggest? Can it be Real Madrid? Can it be Bayern? Can it be Arsenal? Can it be Napoli? Which, and can it be Juventus? Or can it be Paris Saint Germain? Which club is going to excite you? Which club do you think will put smiles on your face? Which club do you think has 99.9% chance of making it in 2026? If all things being equal, Liverpool started so well, but they are falling apart. And which player has been the flop of the season in all the top five leagues? Which player has been your flop? For me, it's always going to be Alexander Isak. Moving from Newcastle United to Liverpool, it hasn't been the same. And Florent since joining Liverpool, it hasn't been the same. Do you think these players are going to come back to their best and bring you exciting moments in Liverpool? They did so many signings. They signed so many players. They brought so many euphoria, fear in all the top five leagues when everyone thought these players are going to bring exciting moments in the English Premier League and across Europe. But it's not the same. Are you going to see exciting surprises in the UEFA Champions League, in the English Premier League, in the German Bundesliga, in the Spanish La Liga, in the French League? Are we going to see exciting moments? Which club do you think is going to impress you the most? Which club do you think is going to excite you the most? Which club do you think is going to put smiles on your face? 2026. If you ask me, I would say it's going to be Bayern. They've been top notch. This is a company has done so well in the 2025-2026 season. This is a company for FC Bayern. He has done so well. Do you think it's do you share the same sentiment with me? Or it's not like that? Sabi Alonso has also done so well for Real Madrid in the 2025-2026 season. He's been the best in the UEFA Champions League and in the Spanish La Liga. But in the English Premier League, in the English Premier League, Mikel Arteta is top notch. In the top five leagues, Mikel Arteta is the best. In the top five leagues, Mikel Arteta has done so well. But can Arsenal win the UEFA Champions League? Can Arsenal win the English Premier League? Can Real Madrid win the Spanish La Liga? And can Real Madrid win the UEFA Champions League? Can FC Bayern win the German Bundesliga? And can FC Bayern win the UEFA Champions League? Can Paris Saint Germain win the French League 1? And can Paris Saint Germain win the UEFA Champions League? Can they maintain? their form guide in the UEFA Champions League, and then can they maintain their form guide in the French League? Let me know what you think about Paris Saint Germain form in the 2025-2026. Is it the same? And is Real Madrid exciting you in the Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League? Who do you think has 99.9% chance of making it top notch in 2025-2026 leagues and in the UEFA Champions League? It's always going to be Real Madrid in all the top five leagues, but the biggest is FC Bayern. Can Company win the UEFA Champions League? Can Harry Kane and Vincent Company, the head coach, the manager for FC Bayern, can they help each other win the UEFA Champions League? Can that be the biggest moment for Harry Kane? Can that be the best moment for Harry Kane? Can that be the best moment for Vincent Company? It's always going to be experience that can win the UEFA Champions League. Can Xavi do it? Can Vincent Company do it? And can Mikel Arteta do it for Arsenal? It's going to be exciting in 2026, which we, we are almost done. We are in November, and in December, January 2026. How excited can you be if you are a football loving fan for Real Madrid and for Arsenal and for Barcelona and for Bayern and for Paris Saint Germain? When nobody ever thought Paris Saint Germain is going to be at the top, they did. Luis Enrique. Can he win the UEFA Champions League once again for FC Bayern? Can Luis Enrique win the UEFA Champions League for Paris Saint Germain once more? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Share and turn your notification button on. Follow all our social media platforms on X, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Always make sure when you join the live stream, you subscribe. Always make sure when you join the live stream, you subscribe. Can Real Madrid make it big in the UEFA Champions League and in the Spanish La Liga? Can Miguel Arteta make it big in the English Premier League and in the UEFA Champions League? Can Luis Enrique make it big in the French League and in the UEFA Champions League? And can Vincent Company make it big in the German Bundesliga and in the UEFA Champions League? Amongst all the top five leagues, which club has impressed you? For me, it's always going to be Real Madrid. Second, by Arsenal. First, by the German champion, FC Bayern. They've impressed me the most. But the club that is always after my heart has always been Real Madrid. Which club is always after your heart? Is it Real Madrid like me? Or is it FC Bayern? Or is it Arsenal? Or is it Paris Saint Germain? Which club has impressed you? Which club has wowed you? Which club has put smiles onto your face? For me, it's Real Madrid. What about you? For me, it's FC Bayern. What about you? For me, it's Arsenal. What about you? Amongst all the top five leagues, Arsenal is the only club who has played so many matches without conceding. Seven without conceding. Most of the top five leagues, they've won and they've conceded. But Arsenal always win and not conceding. So in all the top five leagues, Arsenal is the best. Do you share the same sentiment with me or you don't? And can Arsenal be the best club in Europe? Can they play still unbeaten Bayern, when they clash after the round of 16, can they beat Real Madrid when they clash out of the round of 16? Can they beat the French champions when they meet out of the round of 16? Who is going to exit the round of 16 when all the teams are gathered and when they qualify? Is it going to be Arsenal? Is it going to be Real Madrid? Is it going to be FC Bayern? Who is going to excite you the most? The biggest moment in all the top five leagues can always be Arsenal, can always be Real Madrid, can always be FC Bayern, can always be which club? Barcelona. If you are a Barca fan, just always be happy that it shall be well. If you are a Real Madrid fan, just always be happy that it shall be well. How excited will you be when all the top five leagues in the UEFA Champions League are doing so well? Will you be excited when all the top five leagues, each club is doing well in their league, each club is doing well in subsequent margins, and they are doing well in the UEFA Champions League? How excited would you think you will be when Real Madrid is winning matches, when FC Bayern is winning matches, when Barcelona is winning matches, and when Arsenal and Mikel Arteta are also winning matches? Would you be excited or you will not be? If you ask me, the biggest and the best moment will always be the moment of happiness for Arsenal, for Mikel Arteta, for Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso, for Luis Enrique and Paris Saint-Germain, for Vincent Company and FC Bayern. The top five leagues, the best moment, the best club has always been these four clubs that I've mentioned. They are doing so well and they are exciting each and every loving fan when it comes to the UEFA Champions League, when it comes to the Spanish La Liga, when it comes to the German Bundesliga, and when it comes to the English Premier League. These clubs are exciting. You share the same sentiment with me. Do you think Arsenal has been your best? Do you think Real Madrid has been your best? Do you think Napoli? Or do you think FC Bayern? Or do you think it has been Manchester City? Or do you think it has been Real Madrid? Or do you think it has been Manchester City in all the top five leagues? Which club do you think is your best? In the UEFA Champions League, which club do you think is your best? FC Bayern is the best club in the UEFA Champions League. You share the same sentiment, followed by Paris Saint-Germain, followed by Real Madrid, and followed by Arsenal. You share the same sentiment with me. And Inter Milan is also doing so well in Europe, but in the Italian Serie A, they are doing their best, but not the best. Do you share the same sentiment with me? How excited would you be in all the top five leagues? How excited would you be when all the leagues are doing great? But in the UEFA Champions League, which club has excited you? In the top five leagues, in the UEFA Champions League, which club do you think can win the UEFA Champions League 2026? If you ask me to pick four, I'll pick Real Madrid, I'll pick FC Bayern, I'll pick Paris Saint-Germain, and then I'll pick Arsenal. These are the four clubs I think can win the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal has excited me the most. Real Madrid has excited me the most. Paris Saint-Germain has excited me the most. But amongst the top five, they are the best. Do you think we are going to see the greatest moment in 2026? Do you think we are going to see the best moment in 2026? How excited do you think it's going to be in 2026? Let me know in the comment section. Share Turn your notification button on. Follow all our social media platforms on X, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and let me know what you think the season is going to be. The best and the biggest moment is always going to be the season that excites you the most. Which club has impressed you? Which club is going to win the UEFA Champions League? And who is going to win the Golden Boot? Who is going to win it? Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League and who is going to win the league? In the Spanish La Liga, in the English Premier League, in the German Bundesliga, in the French League 1, in the Italian Serie A, the top five leagues. Who is going to be? And Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Leo Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo are also doing so well. When it comes to the Saudi Pro League, CR7 is doing very well. When it comes to the MLS League, Inter Miami is also doing so well. But these two clubs, these two players, CR7 and Messi, are they been the biggest and the greatest footballers of all time? Do you think they are the best you have ever seen? Ever since you started watching football, and how excited are you in 2025, 2026? Do you think you've watched football, but you've been excited in all the leagues around the world? How excited have you been in 2025 since we are entering 2026? Which country, which club has excited and impressed you? For me, so many have done so. So many are doing so. But the biggest has always been FC Bayern. The biggest has always been Real Madrid. The biggest and the greatest has always been Arsenal. Let me know, how excited have you been in all the leagues around the world? Which has impressed you? Which has excited you? Which have done so well and impressed you the most? Is it Arsenal? Is it Real Madrid? Is it FC Barcelona? Is it Paris Saint Germain? And is it Napoli or is it FC Bayern? Which club has excited and impressed you? Which club do you think is going to be the biggest in 2026 in the UEFA Champions League and in all the top five leagues? Which one do you think is going to be? Let me know in the comment section. Share, turn your notification button on, and subscribe to SCTV Sports, and I'll bring you more exciting news when it comes to football, when it comes to sports news around the world. Stay glued to your seat as always, and I'll bring you the best, nothing but the best.